Hello and welcome to Dr. Mai's channel. In this video, you will learn how to write correct sentences and how to use a variety of structures to improve your writing and speaking scores. Before we start, I'd like to introduce you to my student, Liu. Her target score in the Duolingo test is 135, but she only managed to get 120 in the first two attempts. When reading Liu's writing, I noticed that she tends to write very simple sentences. For instance, there is a man in the garden, or fragments. Although he is very happy about what he's doing, so what? Leo's mistakes are some of the most common speaking and writing problems that can affect your production score. Please remember that the more advanced and accurate structures you use, the better your grade is going to be. Let's start with the basic structure of sentences. A sentence is just like a bike. It has two wheels, the subject and the predicate. The subject is who or what we're talking or writing about, and the predicate is the information that we want to provide about the subject. For example, in the sentence Jack works, Jack is the subject and works is the predicate. In the sentence the children play, the word children is the subject and play is the predicate. In those two sentences, the predicate consists only of a main verb. To show the time when the main verb happened, the predicate can include a helping verb. For example, the children are playing. The predicate can also include an object. For instance, the children are playing basketball. To develop the sentence and provide more information about the subject, we can add words, phrases, or complete sentences. Let's start with adding words. To describe nouns or pronouns in a sentence, you can add adjectives. Here's an example. The young child is playing in the beautiful garden. Or, they met a famous actor in the Italian restaurant. You can also say, her handsome 30-year-old boyfriend gave her a wonderful diamond ring. You can also use adverbs to describe verbs, like the beautiful girl is dancing excitedly, or to describe other adjectives. For example, the amazingly beautiful girl is dancing excitedly. Here's another example. She wearily headed to bed after an incredibly exhausting day. To add more information to the sentence, you can use phrases, a group of words that has a specific meaning. In this sentence, James is a full-time teacher at a school in London. At a school and in London are prepositional phrases. To improve your speaking and writing score, you should use a variety of grammatical structures. While adding words and phrases will help you provide more details and develop your ideas, adding sentences will make your structures more advanced. If the sentence is meaningful and can stand on its own, exactly like the bike, we call it independent clause. For example, she studies hard. If a word like unless is added at the beginning of the sentence, unless she studies hard, the sentence becomes dependent. It can't stand on its own. It has become a basket that needs to be attached to a bike. Unless she studies hard, she will not pass the test. Here are other examples. When he went to school, he met his close friends. As soon as we arrived to the party, we gave Jenny her birthday gift. In all those sentences, the basket was attached to the front of the bike. The basket can also be at the back. For example, Jenny was quite sure that she will get the promotion. Or in the middle, the refrigerator, which we bought last week, is not working. Let's focus on fragments. If a wheel is missing, the sentence becomes incomplete. It's a fragment that doesn't give a full meaning. Now, take a look at Leo's sentences. Do you think they are correct? Are they complete sentences or fragments? The company that I work for, the teacher in the virtual classroom, as soon as we arrived. You're right. All these are fragments. They are missing a wheel or they're just a basket that should be attached to a bike. To correct them, we need to add a second wheel. The company that I work for is laying off 10% of the employees. The teacher is in the virtual classroom. Or attach the basket to a bike. The teacher in the virtual classroom interacts effectively with her students. As soon as we arrived, the movie began. For more information about sentence structure and for getting feedback on your speaking and writing, visit our website www.duolingoprep.com. Thank you and see you in our next video on advanced structures.